Let them speak. Review. Patterns 3. Please repeat or answer. Was she reading? Weren't they going to go? Wasn't he going to be teaching? What were you thinking of buying? Who is supposed to sell that? Weren't they able to get it? What is she supposed to read? Won't she be able to take it? Where will they go back to visit? What were you thinking of giving her? Will she be bringing it? Who was he thinking about helping? Who was going to be leaving? Isn't he going to be practicing? What is she thinking of ordering? Wasn't he going to be calling her? When will they be eating? Wasn't she going to be playing? What is he supposed to be making? Weren't they thinking of telling him? Who is going to be leaving? Who will be arriving? What won't they be able to understand? Weren't they able to meet her? Who was able to fix it? Who was thinking of giving it to her? When is she supposed to wait? Where will they be waiting? Who is he thinking of taking? Weren't they going to be helping? Who wasn't able to help? When was he sleeping? Isn't she thinking of taking a nap? Who will they be meeting? Won't he be going? Where was she thinking of playing? Are they supposed to be contacting him? When will they be traveling? When was he supposed to be studying? Where will they be staying? Isn't she coming? When will he be coming back? Weren't they supposed to bring him? When were they thinking about coming back? What was he supposed to be buying? Will he be able to buy it? Weren't you able to see her? Who is she going to be inviting? What were they doing? Who wasn't able to get it? Who is supposed to be helping her? What will he be getting? When is she supposed to take her? Who will be able to do it? Weren't they thinking about dancing? Where will you be eating lunch? Who was supposed to find out? How will you be going? How was she able to finish it? Weren't you able to talk to her? Isn't she able to speak English? Who will be taking them? Who is thinking about moving? What is she singing? Won't they be able to dance there? Will she be able to remember? What were they eating? Who was saying that? Who was he able to contact? When is she thinking about returning? What is he thinking about getting her? Where will they be sleeping? Won't they be taking a nap? Were you able to believe her? Aren't they able to understand it? Weren't they coming? Isn't he helping? Weren't they thinking about practicing? Were you able to see them? Wasn't he able to sing? Who was dancing? When is she going to be coming back? What were they going to be teaching? Where was he going to be moving? Wasn't he thinking of taking a taxi? Who will be able to help her? Who is going to be able to find it? What were they supposed to be doing? Weren't you able to find it? Who is able to understand her? When is she going to be cutting her hair? Will she be able to change it? Who was supposed to be paying it? Will she be able to see her? Was she going to be going to the beach? Won't she be able to dance there? Where will you be sitting? What are you thinking about bringing him? Who was supposed to take it? Aren't they going to be waiting there? When won't they be staying there? Please make into a question. She won't be coming. They were thinking of studying it. We'll be staying. She is supposed to be reading. He was singing. We were thinking of taking him. She is going to be eating breakfast. They're going to be coming. She's supposed to dance. He was thinking about singing. We won't be going back. They weren't able to talk. She was supposed to be working. He is supposed to tell her. They weren't eating. You will be eating there. She is going to be leaving. We were talking. We were supposed to see it. She wasn't able to say that. They were going to be buying it. She isn't going to be practicing. We'll be cleaning it. She's going to be selling her car. We weren't thinking of telling him. He was thinking about going to bed early. I won't be able to meet her. He will be meeting them. He's able to speak well. They aren't going to tell them. He wasn't going to date her. She'll be taking a taxi. She wasn't supposed to be watching that. He'll be watching TV. We're supposed to be there. They aren't listening. We'll be able to swim. She isn't going to be reading that. You'll be trying. She's able to understand. He wasn't able to understand. We'll be bringing that. She isn't going to take it. She isn't going to be taking it. They were thinking of singing it. We won't be telling her. We weren't able to dance. She's going to walk. We weren't going to be running there. They were watching that. She's thinking about selling it. We were supposed to be going to dinner. They aren't able to learn that. She's singing. I'm going to remind her. We were thinking about seeing that movie. He isn't able to talk. We weren't going to play. She's going to be reading it. We will be able to tell her. You were able to read. She is going to be able to read. They are supposed to show him. We were thinking of talking to her. She's going to leave. He'll be buying it. I was able to understand it. He's going to be learning that. They'll be able to go out tonight. He's sleeping. He'll be eating there. You're able to listen. We were going to be meeting them. We'll be learning that. She isn't able to practice. They won't be able to work. She was able to see them. We're thinking of eating supper. She's talking. We're supposed to stay here. She was supposed to be coming. She's thinking about leaving. They were going to be coming back. You're going to take it. She'll be moving. They were thinking about selling their house. You're supposed to be careful. He was supposed to tell her. They were talking. You're eating. She'll be sleeping there. You were going to be studying that. She wasn't able to talk. They were able to save him. We weren't able to leave. She was going to be staying there. We were learning it. She's able to speak English. They were thinking of telling him.